My internet is about to be playing up, so I do apologize. I hope that you see. You go, I'm here now. Hi. So I am here the last day of last Monday of 2024, and it's been a year. And I know you would sit down and reflect and be like, it's been a year. It has been a year. It has indeed been a year. And hey, my God in heaven has been very faithful, you know. I'm just sharing this to my story so that people can join. And if you are here, if you're available, you can share as well. Oops. So today, I know you've been wondering why I came out today or why I just came out today. It's very simple. I know many people would probably go to church late in the evening. Many people will be preparing for tomorrow, you know, already. Perhaps some people might be reflecting, some people might be, I don't know. I just feel like today is a better day to come out live than tomorrow. I have Jesus in my life. I'm living. I have Jesus in my life, living for my glory. Yes. So many people will be busy tomorrow. Maybe crossover service for those of us that are Christians. And I don't know if they have an equivalent for Muslims, but some people might decide to be partying. And I just thought, okay, today might be a better day to come out. Previously, I was thinking, oh, I'll come out tomorrow, which is 31st, but I thought I'm not going to clock. I know you would have lots of activities and tomorrow might not be a good time, but I just thought, let me come out this evening. You can see it's past 9:30 to talk about believing in yourself, because that is the summary of it all. Whatever has happened in 2024, whatever has happened this year, it doesn't mean you should go. That does not mean you should give up. Believe in yourself and your ability, and you will overcome. Believe in yourself. Have confidence in yourself. Have faith in yourself, and you will overcome. So even as we are marching into a new year in 2 days' time, I'm here to encourage you this evening to believe in yourself. It's very vital that you move or start the new year with the right mindset. It is very vital. I really would want you to remove every thought of failure, remove every thought of not achieving, because being alive in itself is a great achievement, right? So remove every thought that you've not done what you have, what you wanted to do, whatever it is you set your heart to achieve and you haven't yet achieved it. There is still time. Give yourself grace. Give yourself grace and walk towards it in the new year. Give yourself grace and walk towards it in the new year. Now, also, we want 2025 to be better than what this year has been, because I believe that everybody is striving towards success. I don't know about you, but I speak for myself. I'm working towards success. I'm working towards achieving greater things, and I'm asking you to do the same. And if that is you, believe in yourself and continue to strive and work towards achieving great things. Do something different. I don't know, maybe perhaps in this last year you've not changed anything, but you were expecting a different result. I'm not sure what it was for you. I don't know how you had planned your 2024, but I think that whatever it is that you planned or how you planned in 2024, if things did not go as planned, now is the time for you to perhaps change the plan, change the way you plan, change the way you do things, because they say that it is you cannot expect a different result if you keep doing the same thing. It's just impossible. If you keep doing the same thing and you want a different result, it's not very likely to happen. If you want a different result, you have to do things a bit differently. And it might be a bit, it might not be a massive change. And for some things that you want to achieve, it might be a complete 360 change, 360-degree overhaul. But whatever it is, whatever your goals and your dreams are, do not give up on them because you are capable, you deserve it, and you can do it. Right? Do not give up on them. You can do it. I don't know what it is for you. For me, I know that my new year, the new year is going to be greater than what it was this year. I started my journey as a digital business mentor last year, and every single day I have seen growth. Every single day I have seen improvements. And sometimes I sit down and ask myself, what if I did not start? What would I be today? Where would I be today? What would my life be like today? And I'm so glad that I took a leap of faith because sometimes you don't necessarily have to have all the answers. You don't need to know everything about something before you pick it up. It's the same with your school. You choose a school with the hope that it's good. The same with your job. You choose a job or you accept an offer of employment with the hope that the employment or the country, the community or the people you would work with are lovely, are kind. You don't know all of them, but what you do know is you can see others progressing in this environment and you believe you will progress and you go into that job with that mindset. You accept that opportunity with the mindset that you will grow as well, right? So my encouragement to you today is if there is something you want to do, don't stop at it. Don't give up on it. If, for example, you're on my page now, you're watching me, and you've been wanting to start your own business, but you are still sitting on the fence, you are still thinking, should I not, should I not? Look, the fact that you're here is not by accident. There is a reason that you are on my page. There is a reason you are watching me today. There is a reason that you have stumbled upon this. Maybe, perhaps, an answer to your prayer. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, whatever your reasons, you're not here by accident. And I want to encourage you to take that next step. I said yesterday in my live video that I have just finished a 90-day challenge put out for us to come out here every day on social media to talk about what we do, about anything that we feel like. And I have talked about anything and everything you can think of on this earth. I've spoken about myself, I've spoken about my children, I've spoken about anything. And what is the aim? The aim is to show you all that I am human. Number one. Number two, to know more about me because I recognize that that could be a part of the reason why you're skeptical when I started because I didn't know anybody. I didn't know you. Didn't know whoever it was I saw. I didn't. Well, I was fortunate to have known them, but generally, many people don't know who they. They just take a leap of faith because you study, you do your research, you ask your questions, and then you take a chance on yourself. So take a chance on yourself. If your gut feeling is telling you that this thing is right, I would encourage you to check it out, to go in and see. So for me, it's why I've had lots of questions asked, and many people have asked several kind of questions, and I have tried my best to respond to those questions in so many series. I've brought my business partners along with me to answer some of the frequently asked questions that I get. So there's so many questions I've been asked, and I have tried my very best to answer them. But the truth is, you are the only one that can make that decision. You can make that decision is not by sitting on the fence. It is by coming in and coming to have a look. And it's risk-free. There's no commitment. If it is not for you, it's not for you. You walk away. But at least you would satisfy yourself that you're making your decision from a place of knowledge. You've come in, you've had a look, and you've decided that it's not what you want to do. So, right, so that's it. But I just want to encourage you to believe in yourself. Look, I took a risk on myself and I am glad I made that decision. And it's not just in this business, in aspects of my life, I've taken risks. I've taken chances on myself, and for each time I take those chances, I have been fortunate not to have looked back and have regret. Do you understand? But in the moment, sometimes, most of the times, I'm always like, oh my God, should I take it? Should I do it? The most scariest one I took was coming to the United Kingdom by myself without knowing a soul. God, I will share that story one of these days. I came here with a bag. I didn't even come with a box. I had nothing. Came with a bag and £400 that my mother struggled to give to me. I came to this place and I knew no soul. I was disappointed by family. They disappointed me. This is the honest truth. But you know what? I took that risk on myself. I said, you know what? I am coming here because I want a better life for myself and for my siblings. The journey for that was is a different story on its own. But that was why I came. My point, what I'm just trying to draw out is I took a gamble on myself. And when I look back, I have no regrets. And that is because I believed in my ability. I believed that when I come here, I will find a way to make it work. I believed in my ability. I believed in my strength. And most importantly, I had faith in myself and faith in God that I would not be stranded. And even if I was, God would find a way to look after me. The story of my life in the UK is amazing. It's a testimony in itself. But it wouldn't have been this way if I did not take a chance on myself, if I did not believe in myself. Yes, it has not been easy. It was not easy, but I did it anyway, and I'm here now. And that's why if I see something, I'm not fazed by it. I like challenges, positive challenges, not negative ones, not anything that will put me into trouble, for example, because I know some of you will say this business is illegal. Yes, it is legal. If it is not, I would not be here. I wouldn't even have started it in the first instance. I wouldn't even have considered it at all. You pay your taxes like any other business. It is something you can do. And you know what? It is unlimited. There is space for everyone. Like, if only you are willing to take a chance in yourself. Because you know what? Enough of this cycle, enough of this race against time. Like you're racing, you're walking and walking and walking and walking and walking for someone else. Build something for yourself. Even when you're working, build something for yourself. I don't know how else to explain this to you. So there's something that I read somewhere about three sets of people, three categories of people. And these three categories of people are number one, the people that believe that their life is just to pay bills. They literally have to go to work, earn enough to pay their bills, and they're fine. And if that's who you are, that's fine, and you're happy there. That's okay. Now, there is a second set of people. The second set of people are the people that pay their bills, they have enough to pay their bills, and they also have enough to maintain credit. So then they have access to credit. And when they have access to credit, they get those credits and then buy things to make themselves happy. And these things I call wealth reducing liabilities. Then the third set of people, these are people that they are happy to earn, but out of that earning, they set a little bit aside to start something for themselves so that that thing they start for themselves are called income producing assets. So the income producing assets will then pay for the lifestyle they desire. apologize for that breaking transmission. The internet just dropped all of a sudden. I'm not sure why that happened, but that is technology. We move on. But yes, you need to be thinking about assets, because this income producing asset will pay for your lifestyle and pay your bills, and you to continue to make payments for your life till you can pass on everything down to your children's children's children. However you want it to, however you set your. My point is, you want to be better. First of all, for those of us that are immigrants, you came because you want a better life. And some you're suddenly realizing that, oh my God, the better life I'm hoping for, I don't know how it's going to come. I'm working shift upon shift. I'm working tirelessly. I'm not around for my children. I'm not there as a parent. I can't even do this. I can't do that. I'm paying bills. I have family to look after back home. I have someone to look after. It just never ending. And then you're hit by that realization and you're asking yourself, oh my goodness, is this what it's supposed to be? I've heard people say, oh my God, I wish I can go back to my home country. They've said it. I've heard people say it because it's hard. So you want to be doing something that will ease you of that pressure, especially financial, which is the thing that stresses us, financial pressures. So if you want that to happen, then you have to start doing something differently today, because as you know, a tree does not grow and yield fruit overnight. You need to plant it first, and then it will start budding. And then once it starts budding, then it will start to fruit. And some trees, like for example, orange trees, it takes 8 years before it starts to fruit oranges. There's some trees even 10 years. I can't. There are some 1 year, some 2 years. So different trees have different times before they start fruiting. But you have to plant it first, because if you don't plant it, it will not fruit. And that's just the way it is. And plantain, for example, it fruits for a long time. Every will be big harvest, then it will die. You pluck the harvest, and then next year again there will be another harvest. You pluck it, and it continues until the day you decide you are tired of the plantain, or the plantain tree decides that it's tired or is old or something. Then you can cut it down. But that tree, you need to give the tree time to grow. That is how it is with anything. When you go to school, you spend some time in school. You don't go to school today and come out tomorrow a graduate. You spend time. I don't know, depending on the course, you may spend 2 years, 3 years, 2 years or 3 years, or even four. Some people spend five, depending on the course they want to study. Even before you became an adult, you went through a phase. You started as a toddler, then a young child, then in primary school, then in secondary school, before you became an adult. So there is a process of growth. Because people keep asking me, oh, if I start this business today, when am I going to yield returns? I cannot tell you that. I can't tell you that. I can't say anything to you. It is you, it will happen, but I can't tell you exactly when it is going to happen, because I am not a soothsayer. I'm not the one putting in the effort. You are the one that is going to put in the effort. You know how things are. And some people, everybody is different. Do you see? For some people, they progress in 1 year. For some people, it takes 2 years. For another set of person, it takes 6 months. It all varies. But what I know is that there is growth. Even while you wait, you're growing, you're learning, you're developing, you're seeing. You see, because this whole um business we talk about all the time is more than just a business. It is a learning process. You're literally going to school again, but you're not in the classroom, because you are learning new things. You are learning new things. So let 2025 be the year of self-development for yourself. Let it be the year you start investing in your future. Let it be the year that you do something different. Let it be the year that you will end it unrecognizable. And by unrecognizable, I mean positive, unrecognizable. Like people will see you that, this is how you started in 2025. Wow, see how you have ended. Oh my goodness. Yes. So but for that to happen, you have to do something phenomenal. You have to do something out of this world. And by out of this world, in quotes, people have an expectation of you. Do something they don't expect. You have an expectation of yourself. Surprise yourself. Do something you do not expect. So that is my encouragement for you today. Most importantly, believe in yourself. Believe in your ability. Believe, because other people that are doing it, Yes, you must start somewhere. Yes, indeed, you must start somewhere. Thank you so much, Zandra. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate your engagement. Thank you so much for watching. Yes, so 2025, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your abilities. You have to take action to do something different if you want a different ending or outcome. So I don't know what it is. I don't know where you are at. I don't know where you're sitting. Just do something different and you will thank yourself. You will thank yourself later. God knows you're going to thank yourself. You will look and be like, oh my God, why did I waste time? I've had many people that say that. Honestly, it's unbelievable. The amount of people that I've spoken to that have told me, oh, they saw this opportunity 5 years ago. They ignored it. They thought, these people, they have come again. They are scammers. They are this. He kept on looking. There was somebody I spoke, I think it was 2 Sundays ago. One young gentleman like this, he's based in Austria. I asked him, how long have you been in this? How long have you been a businessman? I said, oh, that he saw, you've heard about the business in 2019. But he was like, what are these people talking? These people, are they even real? They're not real, And he allowed his fear to stop him. 2019, 2020, 2021. He was still seeing, but he was still sitting on the fence. 2022, 2023. 5 good years. It was only this year he decided to start. In fact, he spoke to someone. The person he spoke to now asked him, oh, have you seen us before? He said, yes, he saw it in 2019, but he did not believe. He was like, that means you know what you know everything. There's no need for me to talk to you. Right. Come and start now, or you can go away. There's no need for me to waste time with you. And that was the truth because he knew everything he needed to find out about the business. He was just scared of taking action. But he's lost 5 years. Imagine if he had started 5 years prior. By now, who knows? But at the end of the day, it's not everybody that sees the same opportunity. Sometimes opportunity does not come twice. It comes just once, and if you miss it, you've missed it. So I'm not going to take too much time. Normally, I don't spend 22 minutes talking because today is the last month of 2025, the last month of 2024. That's why I'm just trying to encourage you. Share this video with anyone that you think that will benefit from it, anyone that it will encourage, anyone that you feel they are probably looking for what to do and they're not even sure what to do and you think they will benefit from this. Because at the end of the day, it has to be your decision. It has to be your decision, not mine. Nobody can make that decision for you. You alone have to make the decision for yourself. But what I can do as your mentor is once you decide to start, I will guide you. Before you start, I will give you access to all the information that you need to make the decision for yourself. And if you decide you do not want to make it to continue anymore, that is absolutely fine. It's 100% fine. No problem. But at least come and see what it is. Then you make your decision, and I will guide you in the first few months to set yourself up. I'm always there to support you, but I will guide you in the first few months for as much as possible because that's why I'm your mentor, or I'll be your mentor. Right? And not just me. There is a coach. We have our coach there who is also there to help if you are struggling. And then I also have, and we also have a community who can also support you when or if you need help because people work at that's the beauty of this business is a very flexible one. You can decide to do your work at midnight when the kids are asleep, for example, and normal people around you or your people in the same time zone as you might not be awake. But the beauty of the business is that it will be the time zone when our partners in North America are awake. Maybe it's their afternoon. You can then send a message in the community and somebody would always respond. I've never asked a question and I don't get a response immediately. It's impossible. Someone will tell me, oh, this is the way to do it. Oh, that's not the way to do it. Or maybe you should try this. Or maybe there's always at no time, every time in the day, there's always someone to support you. So, what's not to love? Anyway, enough of me promoting or talking about this opportunity. I just feel it's too good to keep to myself. And I know that many people are desperate for change. Many people want to do something different. You just don't know what to do. This is something you should consider because it would not interfere with your job. You can do it alongside your job. You don't carry inventory. It is a flexible opportunity. It's flexible. So, and for professionals like myself, this is the best because I don't need to worry about stock. I don't need to worry about location. I can be on the train, I can be walking, I can be traveling, and I can still do it. See? And there are many of us in the community, which of course you would come in and have a look as well to see others because I'm not the only one benefiting from it. There are over 255,000 business owners right now, and we are growing. Before we were 250. In this last 1 month, over 5,000 people have decided to take action. There was even a fantastic offer that that we had that they were giving people. I think it was $1,000. I think if you decide to start, but of course there's criteria that you need to meet. So I don't know whether that made people start, but I mean there is always something that the company we are partnered with gives out anyway. So it's not a big deal. But the key thing is starting something for yourself and gently building it at your own pace so that you can break free from this rat race, so that you can become your own boss, so that you can manage your own time, and so that you can rest easy and focus on other important things like being there for your children instead of worrying about funds. Because those are the two things that really stress parents, funds and kids. You'll be thinking about money, you'll be thinking about kids. It's a balancing act for those, and then even your job. So how do you balance all three? So at least if you take away money problem, you can then focus on two. And even the two self, you can decide if money problem is not there, you can decide to drop work so you can focus on children. That's the way it works. But that's how it will work. Of course, it takes time, but it's doable. There are many people doing it. So you can come and join us as well, right? Yes, children. Thank you. That's the most important thing. Yes. So children are the in fact even your husband is even sure joining. Oh, thank you so much, sir. I can see. See, this is a lovely couple. They are deciding to take action. They are taking action. So look, honestly, you guys, digital money is the new oil well. Oh. Oil is no more on the ground. It is now online. Oil is online now. That's the most important thing. Yes. So to wrap it up anyway, because in the interest of time, it's running late now. I am a digital business mentor and I'm helping working parents and professionals to start and set up their own digital business if they want, with a view to breaking free from the 9 to 5 grind. That's what I do. I am a human, I am a parent, and I'm hoping that you would trust me enough to guide you on your journey. I don't need you to just be 100% because you can't trust anybody 100%, but at least you can have some level of trust to allow to be able to give someone a chance to support you on your journey. And it's just the way it is. So even if you don't trust me, trust the system. Come and see the system. You don't even need to trust me at all. Just come in and see that the systems, see the things that are in place that would help you to make that decision. Don't even bother looking at. Don't trust me. Come and see the system yourself. If that is okay, remove me from the picture, but come and have a look and see for yourself, and then you can decide what is best for you because you are smart. You know what's best for you. You know what's best for your circumstance. You know what's best for your family. So anyway, that is where I'm going to call it today. And before I go, I want to say thank you very much to Zandra and Emmanuel for remaining with me as I've been talking. I'm hoping that I've inspired you, I've, encouraged you, even if not just for the business, for anything else, because life, there's also more to life, In other aspects of your life, I hope I've been able to give some form of encouragement to you. And I hope that tomorrow, as you go to church or as you do your thing in readiness for the new year, that you reflect, but you also have a good time, And I will see you on New Year's Day because I'm not likely to come out tomorrow. Only because it's the last day of the year and I know many people will be very busy doing things. But on that note, I'm thanking you again, Sandra, for your for joining, and I hope to speak to you soon. Again, soon we'll have a conversation. I know that's going to happen. And to all others that will be catching the replay, I hope it inspires you. I hope it encourages you. And I'll see you in 2025. I will see you in 2025. Oh, thank you so much, Sandra. Sorry, I'm using my phone light. I lost my light broke. So because if I don't put light, it will be dark. So I use my phone light. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. So yes, I will see you all in 2025. Thank you, Jesus, for keeping us this far. Okay, good night. Good night, Sandra. Good night, Emmanuel. Thank you very much. Bye.